chapter 36, verse 26 and 27, he says this, "And I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you. And I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes and be careful to obey my rules." How does this passage describe our condition, our need for a new heart? That's what it says. We are all in need of surgery, heart surgery, a surgery for a new heart. So let's start with that idea of heart. What is Ezekiel talking about when he talks about the heart? So number one this morning, if you want to take some notes, in the Bible, the heart is seen as the central part of us. Matthew 22, verse 37. "And he said to them," this is Jesus again talking, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind." It's kind of synonymous there, overlapping heart, soul, mind. All of you, the most important basic parts of you, with everything you are, you should love. Or Proverbs 4:23, "Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flows the springs of life." You can act a certain way, you can do certain things on the outside, you can act happy, but it's the inside that matters, right? That sometimes we can't always see in somebody else. How are you doing on the inside? How's your heart doing? Or your emotions? Or look inside you. How are your emotions doing lately? So in order to have a new heart, have our insides be affected, we need to have the old heart replaced. This old stony heart, this heart of stone. So number two this morning, everyone is born with a heart of stone. As Jeremiah says that our heart is deceitful. Jeremiah says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it? I, the Lord, search the heart and test the mind, to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his deeds." Trust in your heart. Jeremiah says the heart is deceitful above all things. This is basically what we call sin as Christians, right? We are sinful. We're born into it. We all actively choose to sin. It's the hardness of our heart. It's the spiritual deadness that we find ourselves all in. So number three, only God can give us a heart transplant. Only He can stop us from sinning. He removes that and then gives us a new heart. This is salvation. This is what we talk about when we talk about being born again or coming to Jesus or putting our faith in Christ. It's not by anything we do. It's God who does that heart transplant. Before here, only God can, in this heart transplant thing, give us a living heart. And as He pairs up with that, His Spirit. Right, back to Ezekiel 36, "Give you a new heart and a new spirit." Verse 27, "I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes and be careful to obey my rules." We get a living heart, a blood pumping, red, just working well, spiritually alive life. This is the heart that He then gives us. It's what we call regeneration, being born again, being made new. Now my problem, I think I've experienced this. I've had this new heart thing. I've had that fire for Jesus, been made alive, but often my heart likes to wander away. We sung this song a couple weeks ago, "Come Thou Font." "Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let Thy goodness like a fetter bind my wandering heart to Thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart. Oh, take and seal it for Thy courts above." And so whether it's for the first time today or the 100th time, this is an opportunity now for you to come and say, "God, my heart is awful and deceitful and keeps wandering away from You. God, will You just take my heart, take me back and seal it for You?"